How you doing, guys? Dragon Man here. I'm in my machine shop, and it's motorcycle rebuilding time again. And the jobs are starting to come in. I just want to show you the right way to pack everything if you're going to send me any work to do this winter. We rebuild motors 1936 to 99. I really don't do the twin cam lower ends. We do the top ends if you want the heads and barrels done. Okay, so this fella just sent his stuff in. You got to make sure there's a note, tell me what to do. Each head, each barrel goes into each separate cardboard box into one bigger box. The lower end goes into a plastic milk crate. The lower end has to be supported by the plastic milk crate, and then you put cardboard around it. You could put the rags and the flywheels so they won't rotate, and make sure you have your note in both boxes. It's called the Rebuild Your Own Motor. I do the heads, I do the barrels, I send you a top end gasket set, and I rebuild the whole lower end, and you put the top end together. Real simple that way. This way we don't need a trucking company. I don't have to build a wooden box for the motor, and it's shipped in two separate boxes. If you need any help, anything you want to know putting the motor together, all you have to do is call me. I'm here every day but Monday. Okay, I do case repair. We fix the stud holes. We bore out the cases for big bore. We weld up motor mounts and fly cut them. We could relocate the cam holes, you know, if you have a crack or something. We fly cut the back of the motor mounts. We weld underneath here, you know. And the reason the front motor mounts crack on a lot of these Harleys is because you have to bolt the back up first in the frame, and then you put a feeler gauge under the front motor mounts, and then you have to shim it up. Every frame, especially the older ones, have a little twist in them, you know, and when you tighten up the front motor mount, the steel isn't going to bend, the aluminum is going to crack off. That's how the motor mounts break. I put dual spark plugs in, we do port and flow, we put nickel seats in, 2-angle valve jobs, set the spring tension, Amco guys, Teflon seals, nitrated valves. We bore out the cylinders, any size cylinder, just a 3 5/8, 1.5 to 2 thousandths clearance. I do the transmissions, 1936 to 99, all rebuilt. They come out perfect. Lower ends, we do the whole complete lower end over here. If you bent your connecting rod this summer and blew up your cylinder, look at this. This blew right off the guy's bike. We could repair the cases. We get you new cylinders, rebalance it, new Harley Davidson connecting rods, and put the whole thing together for you and send it back. Okay, you come around here. Let me show you a little bit of the shop around here. I got all the seals, all the guides, all the gaskets that we need. I have a whole parts room back here. We don't really have to order stuff every day. Okay, this machine here cuts out the brass seats and the pan heads. It's all digital readout, and I put nickel alloyed seats in. This machine here, we relocate the spark plug holes, the valve guide holes. All the stuff on the heads goes on a machine like this. This machine here is my main miller machine. It's got 100 memories. It's all quick change attachments. Okay, over here we fly cut the motor mounts, relocate the holes in the case and the cam hole. Over here we cut down the seats out of a shovel head, and we put new ones in. All digital readout. It shows how deep I'm going. Okay, over here we fly cut the flywheels for faster RPMs. Over here we put double spark plugs in all the Harley Davidson heads, Evolution, Sportsters, pan heads, shovel heads. This is my seat master machine. This cuts out the old seat. We put a new nickel alloyed seat, 80% nickel. You can't even cut them with a torch. These should last a lifetime. Okay, and you come over here. I rebuild my own connecting rods. We hone out the valve guides holes on this one here. All rebuilt rods. I rebuild the Harley Davidson connecting rods. We give you a 3-hole crank pin, 54 turns and roller bearings, new bushings, new races, and hone them all out on a honing machine just like this. Okay, over here, this is how we bore out the cylinders. See, we take your cylinder and we put it on a center machine just like this. This is an automatic stroker machine. This here centers the cylinder. See, then we tighten these nuts up. Okay, we start it up, put the oiler on. Then we lock it, and it'll bore out the cylinder. Every 2.5–3 minutes, 10 thousandths of an inch will come out of the cylinder. See that? And then we stop the machine and we check it with a 1/10 of a thousandth style indicator. See, and that's how we know how much more to hone it out. You can never hold the cylinder that straight. That's why we have an automatic honing machine like this. See that? In fact, a lot of guys that are in Colorado Springs, when they come with a boring job, I just give them a soda. I tell them to look around at the guns up front, and I bore out their cylinders. They're out of here in 15 minutes. Okay, all my machines are set up for about 160 different mandrels. This is my valve grinder machine. We cut the seat 30, 45, 60 degrees. It's all air operated. Everything comes out perfect. I'm doing this all my life, going on 55 years. So if you have any Harley Davidson work, you want machined heads, barrels, I don't work on people's bikes, I just do the motors and transmissions, give me a call. Maybe I can help you. 719-683-2200. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.